Another one. Put it on the floor. Slowly. Slowly. The body is of a 19-year-old student. Apparently, she is from Sandalwood School. Got no enemies, welcome by classmates. As far as the body is concerned, there are no obvious wounds. The face, however, is quite severe. Interesting yet sad. What might be the cause of such death? Please send her to the forensic lab.
Step back. Hand over the scalpel, please. Let's cut it open. Look, this dark part. Ew, we can't watch that. Her whole throat is rotten inside. Go and ask the witness what the victim did before her death. I hope the result won't be what I expect. Oh, and tell Director Ahmed that he must do something to stop this.
Doctor, there's something you must see.
Alright, show me. So this is what he wanted to show him. Please come in.
Yes, sir.
Hey, explain to me what is happening over here.
Oh, sir, the water is becoming more acidic across the globe.
Oh, so that must be the acid I see. So go and neutralize the track at any cost. And tell me what's contaminating it. Hurry, hurry.
Oh, yes, sir.
With all due respect, sir, the government does not support armor and will not provide us with fund and power.
But how do you suggest we protect the world? We cannot achieve anything by just standing still. We must do the right thing to be the armor that this world needs. Actions must be taken. Do you think evil will just stop if we don't do anything? If they see us like this, like cowards? I know how the world works. I know that we need money, resources, military power to achieve reputation and protection. But I pray thee, madam, provide with as little as possible.
Enough! The discussion is over.
Ah!
There's something wrong with the structure of the water. The water in the river is getting more and more ionized. And the most important thing is that this river is the main river of the country, which means the millions of people's lives are at stake.
That sucks.
Sir, I think someone's playing game with us. Someone put excess of hydrogen ions into the water, which means there is not enough OH ions to react with hydrogen ions, and that results in an acidic solution. Actually, for now, we can add more base to control the condition by neutralizing the acid water, but this is not the radical way to solve the problem.
So, the most important thing right now is to find the culprit. We must not let the evil stab us in the back, manipulate us, and run away. I must do it myself then.
Wow, this is fantastic. By utilizing the ionization of water, I can put hydrogen ions to destroy the equilibrium and turn water into acid. You malevolent humans, this time I shall let you see the power of water. I shall use the water to cast revenge upon you.
Please come in. Please tell me some good news.
Hi, yes, sir. We have already successfully neutralized it, but the culprit is yet to be seen.
Alright, good news. Let's leave.
Alright.
Armor is slow. Steel is always one step ahead of them. Each hour they don't put an end to this disaster, more and more people in different small villages keep dying, and it's all on them. This is causing a huge panic in the whole world. The government should lend a hand into this case and launch an investigation.
What clues do we have up to now?
We're all aware that this is the first time we've experienced deaths like these. And according to the forensic lab, there are old, rotting wounds on the throats of the victim's body. That means that the water had already killed them a long time ago. I believe this is a high IQ crime. The culprit must be a psycho who has experienced some kind of bullying or some sort. Someone who is stimulated by water and hates water. The place with the highest rate of bullying is always the high school. Go and investigate all the local high schools in the past 20 years related to water bullying and school violence. Go! Trusting in you, buddy.
Get inside. Like a fire. Get up. Don't be a coward. No. Go to hell.
Since then, she started hating water. She would just drink Coke or any other soft drinks just to fulfill her thirst. You know, the human body's made up of 70% water, but she became 70% soft drink, which is of course weird. But yeah, she'll drink it in no time. Over. Sadly, she experimented on herself, so that soft drink may become very compatible to her body.
The experiment was a success. She wasn't human. She hated for water started to grow. Soon, she was able to discover what no one had discovered before. The constant for equilibrium during the ionization for water. The kW expression for self-ionization 1.00 times 10 negative 14 at 25 degree.
So, what is self-ionization reaction? Self-ionization is a reaction between molecules of the same substance to produce ions. If a pure liquid partially dissociates into ions, it is said to be self-ionizing. The oxidation number on all atoms in such a reaction remains unchanged.
What the hell, sir?
So here is an example. When a strong acid and strong base react, a great deal of heat is released. So here is the new equation, and if we rewriting this equation in complete ionic form, it gives us the new equation. And then we eliminating the Na and Cl spectator ions gives a net ionic equation. And this net ionic equation applies to the reaction between any strong acid and strong base. The reverse of the later reaction is called the self-ionization of water. So we just simply replace the position of the reactants and products, and then it forms the new equation, which is also called self-ionization equation.
Look, ionization is just a process. It's where atoms and or molecules gain a negative or positive charge. Water ionization, on the other hand, is a bit different. It is where water becomes acidic or basic at the same time. Come on, let me just show you on the board. So this is just our expression. It's very, very simple actually. Okay, so you have your acid, have your base, and then of course, products times the products will give you your Kw. That simply is Kw is 1.00 times 10 to the negative 14, just like what he said. I hope you get it.
So here you can see that there are two different expressions of Kw, though the value of Kw is the same. And we often use the second one. The equilibrium expression shows that the concentration of 3O times the concentration of OH has a small constant value. As the concentration of H3O increases, the concentration of OH decreases, and vice versa. So finally, we come to the most interesting part of our lesson. How to calculate the concentration of H3O and the concentration of OH? What is the concentration of H3O in pure neutral water, and what is the concentration of OH? Since we already know the chemical reaction of water, and in this case, since it is in the neutral pure water, so the concentration of H3O equals to the concentration of OH. And we also know the value of Kw, so we can easily solve for x, and we know that x equals to 1.0 times to 10 raised to negative 7.
Call armor and distract them.
Alright.
Hi, do you know the Kw constant for the ionization of water?
Director is the culprit. Hurry, trace the call.
Here we need to introduce some basic knowledge for you guys. Knowing the ionization of water, we need to know what are the neutral, acidic, and basic solutions. Remember, a neutral solution is a solution having the concentration of H3O equals to the concentration of OH. An acidic solution is a solution having the concentration of H3O is greater than the concentration of OH. And a basic solution is a solution having the concentration of H3O smaller than the concentration of OH.
It is 1 times 10 to the negative 14 in a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. And normally the water we drink in our daily life is neutral. However, nobody knows how evil the water is. And in order to save people from the evil world, we put excess amount of acid inside the water. That results in an acidic solution of water, which means there are more acid than base, and if there's more base than acid, we said it is a basic solution. Sounds perfect, right? I think you know how to control the water ionization. But this will never end, since I will add more and more acid into it. Enjoy the rest of life on Earth.
Where is he?
It's in Chaoyang district in Beijing.
Move. Let's go.
Who do you work for? Answer us! All you're gonna do is give us a name and the location, and you are free to go.
Okay, I'll tell you. I work for a woman. Her name is Miss Noitkirst. She has a kingdom of her own in the city of Shanghai, district Jing.
The condition of the rivers is getting worse.
What? How come?
What happened with the acid?
She has been killed already.
Okay, you guys can come back. I got some good info.
Is that person a lady in Jin District, Shanghai?
How did you know that?
That's what the asset was saying before she got shot.
You see, this makes sense, because I've been searching using the extra zoom satellite, and I spotted a female putting acid inside the water by the riverside. Must be her. The district is Jinshan, within the premises of Shanghai. Alright, take it slow. All you have to do is find these 3 person. Don't make any noise unless I tell you so. Oh, this appeared to be some kind of old desks. Was it a school before? Okay, let's go. What the hell was that?
This is a bowl of coffee.
Stupid Coke sitting here. Alright, you get that door, I'll get this door. This one's locked. This one's locked too. Alright, we'll keep moving. Hey! Who's there? Come on out!
Oh damn, where do these people keep coming from?
This is not over! This is not over! Don't worry, ladies, these are only icers. They won't hurt you, they'll only render you unconscious. I have no choice but to take care of these guys.
I'm in a hurry, please let me go.
Hello, this is the Advanced Recommendations Monitoring Organizational Representative Region. A culprit has just escaped. I need to go.
You have won the battle, but you haven't won the war. This is just the beginning of a war that you have set in motion. Benevolence is yet to emerge victorious. Malevolence shall rule. You have my word. I promise to never go back on my promise. Farewell.
People of Earth just try to remember the KW expression. One of the most common uses for this kind of expression is to solve for the concentration of H3O once the concentration of OH is given, or vice versa. In the end, we would like to show you a few examples. So in this example, you need to find the concentration of both H3O and OH when it is 10.0 m HCl and when it is 4.0 m NaOH. So first, let's look at the one with 4.0 m NaOH. Since NaOH is a strong base, when it is dissolved in water, it stays in water. That means that the concentration of NaOH is equal to the concentration of OH, which is, you guessed it, 4.0 m. And we also know that the KW expression is equal to the concentration of H3O times the concentration of OH. We also know the value of KW, as well as the value of the concentration of OH. So we can easily calculate the concentration of H3O. So in this case, it is 2.5 times 10 to the power negative 15. So the other example is for you to try out yourself. We have already solved the one for you. The other one, you must do it yourself. Thanks for watching.